Hi everybody, so I'm here to do the new mommy tag video, and I have my little Missy Moo-Moos here with me. Hi baby. Alright, so hopefully you guys can see her. She's probably gonna fall asleep when I'm doing this, but like I said, this is the new mommy tag video. So question number 1, what do you wish someone told you about pregnancy? For me, pregnancy was really easy, so I don't have anything that's like crazy that I didn't already know about that would happen. I guess the one thing that I can think of is just how quickly it all goes by and how much of it you forget. I would suggest if you are pregnant and expecting to write it down and journal and just write down even the little things, because it really does go so quickly from your mind. And the time, it seems like it's going to be so long, but literally you blink and your baby is there already. So I guess that's kind of the one thing, just really how quickly it all goes by. Number 2, what do you wish someone told you about labor and delivery? Again, I mean, there's nothing that I can think of like physically that I didn't already know. I mean, you kind of know the nitty-gritty details going into it. I guess the one thing that I can think of is just how surreal it all feels. It's almost like a very out-of-body experience, at least it was for me when I was going through it. It was crazy. It was just like, I couldn't even believe that it was something that I was actually doing. It felt very just natural, like your body just does what it needs to do, and it's almost kind of like you are just watching it as a third person. It's really hard to explain, but that's the only thing that I could think of, just how surreal and crazy it felt to go through something like that. It was just so intense and such a beautiful experience, even though it's definitely the hardest thing you'll ever do in life. But that's really the only thing I can think of. Number 3, what did you feel when you delivered, emotionally and physically? Physically, for me, I felt such relief. Like, it just felt so good to have the baby finally be out. It's the craziest just like moment of relief that I've ever felt. Emotionally, it was just, like I said, very surreal. It was so exciting to finally have the baby be there, and like you just feel a flood of everything all at once. Happiness and excitement and just relief and contentment. It's wonderful. Number 4, how long after you delivered did it take for you to feel normal physically again? For me, just like a week or 2. I mean, I had a really easy recovery. Pretty much after a week, I felt pretty much back to normal. Number 5, what is the best thing about being a new mom? What isn't there? Everything is so wonderful. Just being responsible for somebody who you made, and it's like a product of you and your husband or your significant other. It's just the most amazing feeling in the world to have such a precious gift be given to you, and I just love everything about being a mom. Number 6, what's the most expected thing about being a new mom? It sounds cliche, but just how much you truly love your child. How quickly and instantly you fall so deeply in love for them. It's just undescribable, the way that you feel about them. It's like nothing you could ever know until you have a kid of your own, and I know everybody says that, and I was always like, oh, whatever, but it really is true. It's just completely indescribable, and there's nothing like it. Number 7, do you miss being pregnant? Sometimes I do, actually. It's kind of funny when you're in pregnancy, especially towards the end. You're like, I just can't wait to be done. I don't want to be pregnant anymore. But there are times when I do miss it. It was such a beautiful experience, and it's the only time ever that you get to just have the baby to yourself. Truly, you're the only one who has complete care of them, and you feel every little movement, and it was so great to be pregnant, and I definitely don't miss a lot of it, but there are times where I do miss it, and I do look forward to having another baby in the future. Number 8, how many kids do you want, and how do you want them spaced out, and why? For us, we probably want 3 kids, possibly 4. As far as how long we want them spaced out, we want to wait at least 2 years. The reason for that being is just to really enjoy the littleness of Emma and all of our future kids. They're only so little for so long, and I feel like if you have babies so close in age that you kind of miss out. Well, I don't know if you miss out, but I just feel like I want her to be able to have my attention and be completely selfish in the years where she's so little and she wants and needs me to be completely selfish and have all of her attention. So that's kind of the reason for that. Plus, I just feel like at around 2, they're starting to really be independent, starting to potty train, and it just makes it a lot easier. Question number 9, is it hard seeing how fast they grow up, and how do you handle it? It is really hard, and even though she is only 10 weeks old, I've had moments where it's already overwhelming for me. The biggest things like that I've seen so far are her like sleeping in her crib and taking a nap. She doesn't even sleep in there overnight, but the first time she took a nap in her crib, I literally cried. It's so funny. You don't think that little things like that will matter and that it'll affect you the way that it does. It's just, it's crazy. I feel like I just had her and the weeks go by so fast, and I feel like she's starting already to take steps to be more independent and not needing me or being like a itty bitty baby. I guess I just handle it in stride. You look forward to it. It's kind of a catch-22. You're really happy to see them grow and develop and mature and be like more entertaining every day, but at the same time you don't want them to grow up. So it's a learning process for me, and I guess I still don't really know how to handle it and how I will handle as we continue to make milestones, but it's a learning process, I guess. So that is the new mommy tag. Feel free to go ahead and do a video yourself. I'll put the questions below. If you guys have any comments or anything, just leave them below, and thanks for watching. Say bye, Emma. Say bye, babies. All right, bye, guys.